Okie doke. Hopefully this works. There he is. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem. Alright, we are live now.
Perfect. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, is that coming through loud and clear?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay, so I changed my setup just a tad here. I want to make sure that you are going to be able to see the screen and everything at the same time as because for some reason I was watching the stream from yesterday and it was a little bit choppy in the stream. I'm not sure why, like movement when I was moving the mouse around. So instead of capturing my monitor with OBS, I'm going to capture the game directly. But hopefully doing it this way, you will still be able to see my screen. So I was sharing my screen with you. Can you see the game right now?
I can see it. I can hear it loud and clear.
Oh, perfect. That's great then. Let me just make sure that is also the case on the stream. Instead of capturing my monitor with OBS, I'm going to capture the game directly. But hopefully doing
How are
it
you
this
doing?
way, it did work. You will still be able to see. Perfect. I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, doing good.
All right. So let's resume from where we left off.
Perfect. Resume life.
Okay. So we left the what are those places called?
What was it? The crematorium?
People. Yeah. What do we got over here?
And now we're on the streets of, what was that called? I can't remember. It was just called like the Hive or something.
Let's see if there's an option for mouse sensitivity here. Rolling speed way higher. Oh, that's much better. Oh. I'm assuming that I'll just have to go out that way. I'm just checking to make sure there's not any.
Yeah.
Over here.
You're always gonna want to check around for all the nooks and crannies, see if there's anything. He's gonna want to talk to you or something.
Just look natural, he said.
So it is a little weird now. I am not getting any of the game audio.
Getting no game audio at this point?
Yeah.
You could hear it before, but you can hear it now?
I heard that title screen, but I'm not hearing it anymore.
I mean, it is quiet for the stream. Let me test something. I mean, if I were to do this, which it will be too loud, but just as a test. Can you hear it now?
I'm not hearing. Is there like background music playing for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it now. I got it now. Definitely.
Okay. So I have to turn it down.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I was just wondering if you were still getting it at all.
And back up.
Alright, apologies.
Hat was saying he could hear it. Okay. You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch it pike off. Greetings. You tell me where I am. I'm looking for an Arid. I might say more if you're sweeten the question. Licks her tongue and rubs her two fingers together. Jink jink eye, so she wants some money.
Yep.
Girl flirting with you?
No, she wants money.
Yeah.
You
I don't like it. Maybe she's saying that guard down. Make out with you. Like, why are you making out with her?
I'm not.
Why are you flirting?
Aye, she
behind
glances
my
at
back?
Mort, then shrugs what the skull said. Hard coin. How much? How much is it to know? Oh, I haven't got all day. How about 10? Isn't enough to whet a faded appetite. Faded's app. Hike off. Whatever.
So what I normally did first was like look for the bar, and I think you're gonna be heading towards one of those areas. Now, I think that door where you're at right there is where I would always come out of, because I had to find a portal
Oh, so this goes
out of the
into...
crematorium somewhere. I think that leads to like a downstairs room area of some sorts where there's like an interaction with people.
Let's see.
And I think if you go back to the right there, there's some experience points if you go to that middle area, because there's like if you go down a little bit now, if you can, like right in there where that black is, can you walk in there? Yeah, perfect. Oh, wrong area, but that does lead you to the next area.
Ah.
But I thought there was like a black obelisk kind of thing that you can get some quick experience points by like rubbing your hand on it or something.
Up here. Oh, wait, there's a whole other area here. Can I go further in? No. What the freak is this?
We don't want to mess with those guys yet. I think
Why
they're
are
just
they
trying to jump you
attacking
right
me?
now. Those are like they're like they're a gang in there, and you have to like go against them at some point.
Is this what you're thinking of?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But that's so bizarre that they keep following you, and no one's like coming in to help you. I really don't remember that very much.
Good thing they're slow, I guess. I can't fight them at all? They'll kill me or whatever?
No, you should be able to fight them. I thought like, I don't remember them like coming after you like that. On these old games, you know, everyone's just minding their own business.
Right. Hold on. What did I make that shortcut key again? You? Oh, I don't have anything left. Oh, it's because I didn't do that in that save file. Go into here. Here. Wait.
Yeah.
Need to put this.
Nope, nope. That's the ground ones right there. So you want to put it in the potion area. Yeah. That's like throwing your stuff on the ground on that one right there.
Nothing else, I think. Okay, let's go back in there.
There is some stuff you might be able to pick up on the ground from those guys. Oh, a little dagger.
Yep. Here and check this thing out. You just click on it, or how did you get experience from it?
Maybe I talked to some of those people in there. I just remembered like doing something.
Despite the smile, his eyes are dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left. Hide. Ratings. Name. The way he speaks the word, it sounds like tolling of a bell. Sorry to disturb you. No name, can't help you.
Updated my journal.
Give it a name when you're born. Give it back when you need it more. Death of names. Buried many names here. Death of names has. Tell me a name, I'll show you its grave, or I'll show its grave. Oh. You bury a name. No names today. Oh,
Try
so if I were to do that, would he like?
take you to her name or something, or I can't remember actually. I just remembered being in this area and talking to somebody and getting some points or something, or like that journal updated.
Is this like the true death they were talking about? So like, if I give her or give him this name, which is the girl that was in there, would she like get free or have a true death or whatever?
I think there's a little bit more than just giving that the guy's name, because I think the main character did something to her that we haven't found out yet.
Hat 89 says, I feel like this has to be a bad neighborhood. Any place that leaves bodies in the streets and goes about business as usual is definitely shady. I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah, try that one.
Not dead yet. That name is not buried here. Can you bury a name for me? Unfolds a small hand from where it was cradled, then his side. It looks atrophied. The size of a child's hand. Costs Jink to bury a name. 3 coppers.
Yeah.
Okay. Ratings. There's room, Cutter. No need. Ask my leave to stand here. Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith is. Tombstone for the plains. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's on the one that'll split this stone in twain. Points to the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Aye, the Dusties scratch the names of the dead on this monument here. On the walls of this place. Not enough space by my reckoning, but no matter, they do their best. I can barely read half it. Reading the new arrivals, try and find a new one every day. Try to remember if I know if I knew him, nothing more. Aye, they scratch him on this rock and scratch him on the walls. The Dusties have more care for the living. You know, about the dustmen mourners that come to this place, they aren't mourning the dead. See, they're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in edgewise without them asking some poor living Burke for you. Why are they mourning the living? You got me there. Might want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor sod living at this point. Every name on there is blessed in what it is. There know anybody who came back after the name was put on there. Can you tell me who that crazy dustman is on the other side of the monolith? Not the sanest bird in the cackle house. That's though death of sense might fit him better. Death of names. He's the keeper of the memorial area, knows where all the names are around here. He can point one out if you need him to. He's a little addled to be sure, but he's helped me a few times. He shrugs. He's also got the duty of carving new names in their owner's song. What are you doing here? Ever know anybody who came back after the name was carved here? I mean, come back from death? Not one. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. Still considering the planes go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. Can you tell me? I already asked that one. I already asked all this.
So maybe if you ask that one guy talk to that guy really quick. I know that talking to someone you got some experience points. I just don't remember who.
Things. Back. You want? What's the matter? Wrong. Those chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore. Now they're nothing but names on this wall. Chaos men. Are a bunch of He never did no harm to them. And they lope in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. They're a hiver gang, a bunch of addled sods that call themselves the Starved Dogs Barking or some barmy nonsense. I wouldn't mind pinning some men in the dead book for some coin. You got a copper coin, we'll talk terms. Your actions were unjust. If you wish, I can see that the matter is rectified.
You know what? You may have actually just did that without realizing it with those three
really?
guys. Yeah.
I'll see to it that they're put to the dead book. Go out the south gate, spireward from here, then walk around the block until you come to a place where men run in circles, howling at the six guy. There's the Starved Dogs. I've been to that block. It's the one with all the harlots and drunks south of here. I'll go there.
My journal.
Okay.
Before you do that, you might want to try. I think you can find another companion if you go to like the bar area.
It takes a while. Okay. Where's the bar area?
That will be the question. I don't remember.
Okay. Bellhart, we are playing Planescape Torment. Welcome, by the way. Greetings, I should say.
Where are you doing the streaming questions?
They're on Discord.
Discord?
Yep. There is a channel inside Discord called Patreon Live Streams, and if you have synced your Discord account and your Patreon account, you do it through Patreon, then you will be able to see that channel. Discord.
I'm gonna have to sync my Patreon channel.
There's instructions for how to do it. If you go to our Patreon page and scroll down a bit, because we've had a few posts since then, you'll come to some instructions that tell you exactly how to sync your Patreon account with your Discord.
All right.
They have to be the same email address. So
Perfect.
did you see the way that cadaverous beauty was staring at me?
Oh, that Mort.
She was scouting me out. Shameless the way she wanted me. So I have this little skeleton head as my partner that kind of floats around, and he was telling me
Romantic partner?
he just comes with me. So I'm this like zombie looking guy, and the skeleton head comes with me. And earlier he was telling me not to attack any female zombies. And I was like, why not any female zombies? It's like, what chance do you think we have, like, with anyone else? Like, that's all we got.
Oh.
So I was talking to this zombie, and then I was leaving, and he was like, you see how she's looking at me? Like,
What?
are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me.
What?
I wanted you to go away, maybe. She was obviously too distracted by me to pay attention to the stupid body head.
Yes.
I think you're imagining things. She's a zombie, a corpse, a dead person. You probably didn't even register her senses. I think you and your imagination need some time away from each other.
First one.
Whatever,
for
Mort,
sure.
let's go.
Of course.
But I'm not interested in the zombie.
Why? Well, let's do what you want, but that's more better. Because it's like they're fighting over the girl, and then what if the girl starts getting turned on? Because
This
like,
is a zombie, a dead person. You realize this isn't.
Mike, you don't know. Maybe she'll start talking because she's hearing you bickering about her.
She.
I would come back to life if I knew two guys were fighting over me. I would. Do
Yes,
the
if
first.
that was
Oh, Michael, you should have done the first
I
one.
don't want to do the first one
Why?
because that's not how I want to play the character.
Oh my gosh, but aren't you? Yeah, but now he doesn't get to talk. You'll never know what he would have said.
I don't care what he wants. Is this the bar you were talking about?
This is not. The bar will have a distinct person that you'll see in it, and you'll be like, oh, what's going on over there?
I'm gone.
You sure it's in this part of town?
I don't think it is in this part of town, to tell you the truth. We may have to continue to that
Off
other
right
part.
now. Blue your chickens.
Is it over here?
Yeah, or whenever you see that little symbol go into like the 4 directional angles, is like when it's in the area to move on.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Let's look here.
Wait, that's a girl. That's a girl. There's boobs.
There's
What? That's the only way I
Yeah.
can tell. It's a harlot! Oh, Mike, you scored! That's way better.
see a
Ah.
tired-looking woman dressed in light, tight-letter bodice,
Nice.
and leggings. The odor of cheap perfume surrounds her in a cloud, and her face is covered with a mask of crude makeup. She smiles as she sees you. Why don't you stay and chat with me? Greetings. The woman looks coyly at you, and now you look to be a blonde, or
blood.
to be a blood who's lost something. Maybe, or mayhap I can help you. Good fortune, we probably lost what we're looking for back at.
Oh, that's the
That's what.
head.
Yeah,
So I'm missing a
talking about-
journal. Maybe you can help me find what I missed. Not missing anything.
A journal.
Yeah, there's no way she'll.
Oh. Good.
She- Maybe you can help me find what I'm reading.
Yeah! Oh my gosh! Oh, sorry, Michael. You
Careful.
should. You should. Mike, this is so exciting, though. Oh my gosh. Okay, if not her, there's another hot girl too. But like, okay, but yeah, maybe the first one.
Her tone becomes businesslike. I love. There's no matter of finder's fee.
Okay.
I had some questions. I'm not a tout. Unless you've got some jink to pay for my time. Pay you how much? For a handsome basher like yourself, 3 coppers will be enough to.
Ew, she licks her lips and frowns. Other questions?
Things I wanted to know. Tell me. That's one of the greater darks, love. If you be wanting to know about that blood, that'll be thrice the cup.
Hmm.
Well, that's how they get you.
At that price, anything you can tell me about him. Chant is he's a collector boss, has a whole bunch of bloods in his shadow. Who experience? No one knows for dead sure, but if I were to suggest a place, love, I'd say Rag Picker's Square. Aye, a big old heap of rags and trash 3 blocks due west. Fortunate. All the collectors stake their kip there. Chances are Farrah's got his kip there too. Collector is one who collects dead people. Takes them to the prairie up there, which is big fun. Some other questions? Don't know. Tell me about the city.
She might now. Well, but she might now because he paid her.
I don't think so. Her eyes narrow suspiciously. The city? What about it? What is it? What sigil, you mean? It's the city beneath your feet and rising either side of ye. Makes visitors' stomachs gallop.
She.
Center of the plains to hear it told.
Ew.
You believe. Washes, like if you believe that.
No, I said
nonsense.
why.
Well, now, love, according to the graybeards and scholars and governors and all the rest of them, green boxes, they say the plains go on forever. Who's to say where the center is? No idea where such a thing might look elsewhere. And
I'm trying really
some
hard to
places
remember.
you
what
might
See,
stop.
she
direction I went.
wants you.
she wants to get paid.
But you just paid her. She's great. What's it?
Depends on Your interest cutter.
Oh, you could be a male whore.
Me? What do you think of becoming one of the sisterhood, are you? Actually, you're a rich man. I made you an offer, not an unfair price.
No, no.
What else around here is of interest? Depends on your interest. Never mind.
Yeah.
Been a long time. Can you support me some jink? The freak is.
I think it's money.
The money or something, you know? He's
I
asking
just
for some
paid
money
you.
to
Wow, I
go
know.
hook
Is
up
that
with
the
her
other
since
guy?
we're not.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Morty. Chief King. Oh, because he wants to have.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, he
Because he
wants to go
wants
hook
her.
up with her since we're not.
The woman breaks in. It's twice the cost for the mirror. Any other degenerate. Or any other degenerate. Mirror's a talking encyclopedia. That's me, Chief. Well, don't sweat it, Mort. From the looks of her, I'm probably saving you from dying twice.
Oh no!
Wow, I'll do that one.
May a pock shrivel your innards. You have the stink of fashion sense of both are.
And your choices are. Isn't
Right.
it Morty?
Mort. Okay. These guys look like they're like me. Maybe not.
I think if you keep going down, if that is like a round area and you go to the right,
Oh,
we
look
may
at
be
that
getting
girl.
close to the
Oh.
bar.
Oh, there's all these hot ones. But what about the look? That girl has
That
hair.
building right there may actually be it, if I'm thinking about it.
Scanty-clad woman calls out to you as she makes her approach. Pardon me, good sir, pardon me. You seem a bit lost. I may be so bold. You require the services of a tout, perchance? Go copper.
It-
Guide, sir, you see around this part of the house. Oh, I'm being attacked.
Because you know, didn't let her. See, she could have helped you from gaining. Yeah.
So I'm thinking that building that is right to your left behind
Whoa,
you
wait,
may
that girl's
actually
got a
be that
knife.
bar
Look at
back there.
that.
Why is he going after you, man? I don't get it.
Attack you or attack these?
Attack him.
Can't fucking-
See that?
It's all about that critical.
Oh, Mike.
He attacked me. Oh yeah, I got his knife. I got it. Let's see. Here, what? It's 1 to 3 piercing, speed 2. 1 to 6, speed 4 those.
So yeah. Oh snap! You might want to run into that, run around, because it'll be like a little circle area thing.
Those are the guys that that won.
Yeah, those were
What
the
are you
other
talking
guys
about?
with the one.
I mean, the one that she was talking about, the ones that like
Oh, that
that are
could
part
have
of the
been.
quest.
Yeah, she wanted us to go south, but I think all those guys are gonna give you pretty much troubles for the time being. Now, I wonder, does the map actually pull up like a city part of it and tell you some of the buildings and stuff if you click on the map? Oh. What happened? Brr.
I clicked M for map screen,
Yeah, so. Wow.
and it's all.
Yeah, that's weird.
Chrissy, where'd you go? Bellhart is asking a question.
So yeah, at this point, I think it'd be best to kind of familiarize yourself with like the city and stuff, see where things are.
As soon as I uncover it for the first time, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it does tell you like the names of places. That's what I thought.
Hive dwelling. Velhart asked, "Hey Chrissy, did you beat the first stage of Back to the Future 3 Genesis yet?"
What? I haven't even played it.
That's what they were talking about. We stream.
Oh, yeah, I never played it. Wait, do we even have that game?
I don't.
Oh, yeah, so the answer is no. But I guess I can if you want me. Listen.
I don't have the splitter anymore. It's in a box.
What?
It's in a box.
Oh my gosh, he's creepy! Oh my gosh, he came up with Mike, his jaw came off.
Just open my.
No, it came off though. It like dropped and then he like... Well, I don't know. I guess it happens when you're walking around or something. Maybe it's just
You
like...
you see Mort's eyes moving up and down and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, well it did fall. Well, because he moved his head, I wonder. Maybe it's just something they do so it's not so boring.
Okay, marketplace, hive dwelling.
Now, I do think if you went back to that last screen, that one, the southeast portion, that would bring you back to that bar area. Hit that little map screen and that'll tell you where the bar was. And you might be able to get a companion there.
Oh, it says, Chrissy, don't back out of our deal we had.
Ah.
You beat the first stage of that. I turn your little title from casual Chrissy to super hardcore gamer Chrissy.
Wait a minute. I thought I evolved from casual Chrissy to Chryssioto, the Pokemon.
That's the bar?
Oh, yeah. That's the one.
All right.
Oh, is this game really hard? I don't know.
Guys are gonna tag me again.
See if you can get some more experience points, level up. Now, there's
guy's on
a
fire.
potential
Oh, she's
character
hot.
for you right
They
there.
all look the same.
But there is another character that will join your party. Talk to
talk to the guy
the
on
guy that
fire.
doesn't look the same as everybody else.
The guy who doesn't look like the same.
Closer to the railing.
Oh, the guy's on fire. He's definitely
This
on.
Yeah, Daikon.
Greetings. I'd like to ask you some questions.
You should take the headphones. Wow. Who's talking?
His name's Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Chrissy.
This place, the Smoldering Corpse Tavern, a fine establishment with a fine owner. Marcus is a true gentleman and ambitious to his standing boot the most useful qualities we possess.
Who is the Burning Man?
Many and varied, I have spoken with most and find them the exception of the creatures of law. There's to care.
Oh, look at that dragon guy.
They taint the air with their presence, an unwholesome stench to pleasant. I recommend speaking to Barkus. I understand he requires some aid with the trifling matter. Then we have that O character, still trying to understand him. White and those are the folks of interest. Fine question. My upbringing has been on the chaotic side of the Great Ring. You may speak to Kandrian Ilborn, misnomer if I ever heard of one of the planes. He fancies himself a great plane walker. To return from my regression, I've lived my many years with chaos and find it pleasingly agreeable. To me, the taint of law, as in the creatures there, is reprehensible and tyrannical. If I am to be crushed underfoot, I'd rather it be by an individual than a machine that knows. So is this? I'm guessing this is supposed to be introducing people to the idea of Dungeons and Dragons chaotic versus lawful, and
Exactly. This came
cool
out
stuff.
in like 1999 when Edition 2 came out or something for the games.
yeah,
Wait,
Okay.
this is a Dungeons and Dragons game?
yes, based in the same rule set.
Yes.
I very much agree. I very much. Oh,
So
you can
if
either
I-
tell a truth or tell a lie.
So, by doing this, will that put
Ooh.
points into where it aligns me?
Yeah, so they're basically asking you if you agree with a chaotic, like chaos, or
So
more lawful.
I can disagree with him, but
A
lie
lie.
about it.
Yeah.
Is that going to give me a more neutral, or is that going
What do
to?
you think?
That
don't know.
one I don't know, so we would have to find out.
In
But
D&D, I am actually a true neutral. I've taken the test like 4 times.
What were you?
I'm a true neutral in D&D myself.
Okay.
So I have no idea how to get
Oh.
that, but
How would you want to answer?
I think if I were doing it in real life,
Would you tell the truth
if I
or would
was
you lie?
if I was just asking a guy some questions, I had like no purpose in further exploring any kind of
But you're this
thing
character.
down the line. That's what I'm saying. My real life response would be to just agree for the sake of agreeing, but
So you would
regardless, just to not
So you would do number.
to not drag out a conversation or argue with
So
somebody.
you would
yes.
do number 2.
I would probably do number 2.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, I
Oh,
wouldn't-
but wait, it says show more, so maybe we got more options.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. See, that's more what I
Well,
would do.
Life isn't always black and white.
See, Mike and I have decided to become mortal enemies since he wants everything to be gray. I decided that I will make everything black and white for the sake of being opposite.
Well, opposites attract.
The last unfortunate who chose to exercise his individual will without the strength to back up his name is Ignis. Ooh, Ignis.
He's
Ignis
a
the blind
potential
man.
character for you.
The blind man.
Ignis. Never mind.
What?
He burned and burned and didn't burn the right people, and wound up channeling more raw power than he could control. Now, well, you can see what became of him. Wish to learn more of him, perhaps that poor creature, Drusilla.
Question.
I already asked him everything.
Oh, you did ask
Okay,
about the
this is,
burning
I
guy.
did. That was who he was just talking about.
Oh.
This is someone that can join your party if you go down the right questions right now.
Okay. Man before he was old.
Yeah, we don't want
Close
him.
the door. Man before he was old. His dry yellow skin has the scars of one who has traveled everywhere and has never rested long in any place. His pinched face is inhumanely angular, and his ears sweep out from under his skull, tapering to points. He wears a loose-fitting orange tunic, and a strange shimmering blade is strapped across his back. Blade looks to be a 2-pronged glaive made of some metal whose surface swirls like a film of.
Yeah, Mike, we don't want this, guys. Oh.
Man turns to you, his eyes like polished coal. He stares through you. For a moment, you wonder he might be blind. The weapon suddenly turns a dead, flat back. Yes.
Hail, traveler.
Hail, traveler.
Wait, that's what the character said?
Yep.
Oh,
I have some
Was that
places
in the
I
game,
didn't
or
think-
is that somebody else?
That was in the game.
Was that?
Yep. Yes.
I thought it was Ian.
I thought it was like one of you guys. I'm like, what's
No,
going on?
no, that was. I repeated it after, but he said it in the game.
Your eyes
Hail.
are the weight of one who has traveled far to be in this place.
Whoa.
Say that. I am known as Dakon. Dakon. The emphasis he places on the word known strikes you as odd, yet familiar at the same time. You are not known to me. I do not know myself. I'm a visitor to the city. You are not known to me. That is for the best. In knowing yourself, there would be little in the plains left worth knowing. Falls silent for a moment, still studying you, full black eyes. I would know why you have come to the city. Looking for answers. Speak your questions, I will hear. Your features are unfamiliar to me. Who are you? Tell me about the city. You place special emphasis on knowing. What do you mean? What is the blade you have? Do you know of a man named Farad? I was told he knows something about me. Lost a journal.
About him.
I would, yeah, definitely say 3.
All things, whether structure or flesh, their existence is defined by their knowing of themselves. And if a man does not know himself, when a mind does not know itself, it is flawed. When a mind is flawed, the man is flawed. The man is flawed, that which he touches is flawed. It is said that what a flawed man sees, his hands make broken.
Ooh, do you know your...
His coal black eyes take on the same distance. First book. Voice has changed. His words echo like a great stone dropped in a... Looks like he is forcing the words from his... It is not my will that you know this.
Wait, what was it? Perhaps I was being too kind,
And
phrasing it
phrasing
as
it
a
as a
question.
question.
Tell me.
Githzerai.
That word was always like in my head. I was like, how do you say that, dude?
Githzerai
Yeah.
is one of the people. One of the people? Githzerai. Yes, but what are the Githzerai? Dakon is silent for a moment. Dakon is silent for a moment. Our history does not need to be made known to you. You would bleed to death on blade before I recited a fraction of the people. I don't know your histories, but I would know of your people as they are now. Know this and accept it as an answer. We are the people who make our home upon the shifting plane of the deft motion. Dakon slips the blade from his back and puts it before him. Wait and see what happens.
Wait, see what happens.
There we mold the matter of limbo with our minds. We forge cities with our thoughts. As you watch a series of rippling waves of metal begin to roll forth from the center of the blade, the pitch and crest of the waves match the inflection of Dakon's voice. It is chaos we dwell. In its chaos we dwell. With only our knowing to preserve us, we are the gift. What is that blade you have? It moved, shifted as you spoke. It is a Karak blade. It is an object that lets others know the rank of the wielder. What is it? In your tongue, the closest translation is chaos matter. People may shape it with their thoughts. Not shaped by heat, but by knowing oneself. It is a mirror that reflects the will of the wielder on its surface, in its edges. When one knows themselves, the blade is strong, harder and stronger than steel. When one does not know themselves, the blade is water.
Are you willing to sell it?
What rank does the blade signify? The blade is a symbol carried by the Zerth.
Tell him that you need money for the hooker.
Is one who knows the words of Zerthamon. In knowing the words of Zerthamon, they know themselves. Keep asking him a million questions.
That is a big point of this game, but I think you do get him as a character if you do just keep on talking to him, and there will be something that sets that up. Because I always have his character.
Sorry. Zerthamon founded our race. He knew the Githzerai before they knew themselves. He defined the people, gave them... One other question. Good. That one is not new. You've lost my journal. Patient thing is not known to me.
I think you should have forced him to tell you.
we would have ended up fighting, or he would probably away.
Yeah, you'd probably want to saved before saying something like that.
But what if he fights you and you win? Maybe he would.
No, you would kill.
But you already talked. Did you talk about the city yet?
I have not done this one. Among the people, it is known as the city that does not know itself. What do you mean by that? The city exists, but it does not know itself. In not knowing itself, its existence is flawed.
Wait, is he a bird?
No, he's not a bird.
Alright, okay.
Wolf-looking
What's
name.
that? Oh, I was looking at that pink thing that's glowing. It
It's
looks
almost like a
a
troll
circle
or
on
like
the-
ogre-like person,
Oh.
if I like remember right. Kind of.
It may not be aware and know itself in the sense that you or I might know ourselves. It lives, it grows, changes, and touches the minds of all that live here. Why did you say that? The city exists in opposition to itself. It is set apart from the planes, yet it seeks to be everywhere at once. Its walls and doors, yet it keeps these doors locked. Such an existence tells of a thing that does not know itself. It is. Those are doors.
Oh, number 4 looks good, man.
Yeah.
Your question, a question. What is the city? What if the city is flawed and you see its contradictions all around you? Ruth, to your question, a question. You claim the city's existence is flawed. You have accepted this rather than explore the possibility that something greater may exist. That suggests you are flawed and that you
Do not
don't
search for knowledge, but only
but
for a
convenient answer.
Okay.
Ooh.
Everywhere at once. What did? Well, you could challenge.
Number 1's a truth bomb.
There is no knowing the answer to the questions we have asked yet.
Yet I would maintain that we know ourselves. It's a philosophical debate at this point. It's by the questions we ask and the ones we do not. If we erase asking questions and accept only that which we receive,
There you go.
then we will cease to know ourselves. Such words have been spoken before. I have heard them. Have you heard them? Words are mine. Once I knew them, knew their meaning, you spoke. There's a moment of silence. I would travel.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought if you like engaged in some
Your path
like
is mine.
intellectual debate, he would.
Path is mine. Strangely enough, his voice is distant and it very well.
I feel stronger.
Oh, you just leveled up. There you go. There's bad guys outside.
Yeah. Well, I think we need to go level up with those ladies.
Well, I don't think he's gotten any coin yet. He spent all his money trying to get
So right, we've got that blade. I mean, come on. How
Well,
much
now
do
we
you
gotta
think we
go
could get
back
for
to
that?
the market and sell that for some copper.
Dr. Agnes here.
Now that may be a little bit more. That little guy told us to go talk to Priscilla about him.
Oh wow. Did it say leave the thing alone?
Leave this thing.
And
Awesome.
if I remember right, Priscilla may be the person by the door. Down there where their cursor was. Yeah.
Oh,
Drusilla. Yeah.
Fading bruises. Oh.
She might have been pretty once, but those days are long ago.
Aw.
Who are you? I'm looking for a journal. What can you tell me of this place? Hanging himself alive till someone comes along and help him out. Sods who like to see people in pain come. Pains. Folks who don't much care for being bothered come alone.
Updated my journal.
The despair you saw on her face before flits across it again. That's Ignis, one of the greatest wizards
Look at
ever.
this
to come
journal
out of the sea.
updated as it floats up to the top.
I'm telling you, that's gonna be a classic meme going around.
They caught him and they opened a channel to the plane of fire through him, and now he's just a doorway for it, keeping himself alive by force of will alone. If someone could douse him for a few moments to give him his life back again, they don't have enough water to do.
Wait, so he's a wizard?
He's a wizard. They opened some kind of
Because,
portal to a fire plane, or
Wait, they caught him and they opened a channel to the plane of fire through him, and now he's just a doorway for that channel, keeping himself alive by force of will alone. If someone house him for a few minutes, give him back again, but they don't make it.
someone should be able to find something. Oh, well, can you answer some questions? What's your connection? I was Amy's lover, and he my beloved. He loved the flame more than me. Now he has become the flame, because I love the flame. That's all done with now. Now I wait for him to douse himself. I sell what little I have just so I can be near him. Very well. Answer another question.
You're gonna see that, like, asking a question within questions, but I'm telling you, that's gonna get you all kinds of experience points and stuff, and quests, and where to go. Because I remember as a kid, I'd be running all over the place just trying to figure out what to do.
Oh, wait, is this an old game?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very old.
Oh.
Please don't ask me how I know that it shines. Works at you and her bruises seem old. Whatever. It's just questions. Lecter King, you can probably find him in his stinking ilk in the trash warrens on the far side of the hive. Good luck in getting any answer. Slide.
What can you tell me about this? No. And go to the journal.
I've kept an eye out for all stray journals just in case some scarred man walked by a fair bar and starts asking about it. Yes, that.
No way, did you really just get an answer on that?
Yeah.
You have a smart mouth on you, Doug. This is. Let's get through.
Smart mouth for a smart head. I ain't the adult coat. Might think so.
If you
I think I've done everything else.
Hey, talk to the burning guy.
Twist slowly above an iron ore. You have been human, but now its skin is charred beyond streams. Like, at the few remaining pockets of flesh, causing them to bubble. And then wax down the
Ew.
creature's skeleton.
Greetings. Examine this one. You moved.
It writhes slowly within the flames. Lives, but it does not seem aware of anything other than its around.
Skin is flame, the heart is flame, and you know is it out of a corner of your memory that's dangerous.
You're surprised the iron grill the creature floats above has sagged and bent from the heat. First you thought the heat came from the grill, but now you realize it much flecks of ash drift from the writhing float away in the ceiling. I already did that.
Examine the creature.
I just
examine.
examined it.
Oh, he moved. Give him some water.
You may be able to get some interactions out of those two creatures up there, but I don't remember much else from that.
You see a scaled fiend who looks very similar to the one standing. So he has Aethelgrin? So he has. Yet his eyes do not gleam at once as once they did. What do you suppose brings him back to us? What does bring you back to us? Tell me about fiends. Has rubbed our companion's memory. You honestly do not recall this, do you? Truly I am aggrieved. But as I am, Truly aggrieved, yet I rest easy. It has, after all, been many hundreds of years, and we know how the minds of mortals tend to play with age. Ah, well spoken, old friend. We are a pair of Abishai on leave from our current assignments in Ator. I am Tegarin, the thrice damned, so named for my ability to find the best in every situation. This is Aethelgrin, who has earned himself no special name, though not for lack of trying. Ableton ignores you as it is its companion. And once again, Tegarin, you have cut straight to the truth of the matter, though perhaps it is best not to have earned a sort of notice, one bearing the name of Christ. Boss, I don't like this. They're not supposed to be here. The blood war hasn't kicked the Celestial bad enough. Any fiend can go on flow. They want something. Tread carefully. In the meantime, Tegarin continues to respond. In its turn, Tegarin ignores you as it replies to its comment. Once again, I maintain that any notice is better than no. Old friend, does this matter, or does it answer your question? Questions, perhaps we have answers. We are certainly eager to aid you, friend. What are we doing? Why, it's not perfectly clear, old friend. We are on leave from our beloved assignment, taking for ourselves some much-needed rest and perhaps inducing some additional recruitment for our glorious cause. Whoops. Our superiors fully trust our presence, to be sure. In a more immediate sense, we are taking our entertainment in this delightful establishment. Of course, we are celebrating the return of our old friend. However, the stench of our breezes, which occasionally waft a sense of goodness in the door, debases us somewhat, leaving us physically, mentally, and spiritually weaker. Fortunately, the air in this ward of the city carries a delicious tang of pain and supplication. Wouldn't you? As we see it, there are two kinds of fiends: those who are correct and those who are not. Our side, that of the Batezu, is correct. The other side, that of the cursed, hated, chaotic Tanari, is incorrect. And these are Batezu, they are opposed to Tanari. We hold the Tanari directly responsible for the blood war. Were it not for them, we could have settled the lower planes in peace and wouldn't have all the bother of fighting this regiment. Nor would the unfortunate spillovers of other planets be such a cause for concern among the Pambeing do-gooders. Tanari are directly to blame for the multiverse's sad state of... Ooh, multiverse. Not really what I was asking. I wanted to know what differentiates you.
Yeah.
The fiend pauses a moment and then brightens. Ah, yes. You see, we represent law and order. Those who break the law must be punished. We have no law. We have anarchy. Oh, so are these the extremely lawful people the other guy was talking about?
Yeah.
Ah. If we have no law, we have only anarchy, and surely you can see what the anarchy has done. Abyss. It has spawned horrors beyond imagination. Any excess the Batezu state may have indulged in are simply to counter the rising tide of chaos represented by the... We mean no harm to anyone. We just prefer to understand where the boundaries are. Okay. All right. Well. Oh, that guy's face right there. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. I don't know. He's some kind of... I don't know. Something.
Well, let's see. Probably all we can do here for now.
Yeah, I think that's all. I mean, unless you wanted to talk to that bartender, but
Oh,
I think you're good.
I forgot about these guys. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, there's a bunch of them now. Oh no.
Let's see. What's my map? Can I keep moving?
You may be able to. Or no, did you just get hurt there? Oh man.
Yeah, it looks like we took some hits. We're getting chased by like a huge mob of guys.
This is crazy. I've never seen that. You're gonna have to like corner them and take them down like one at a time or something.
Done.
That was interesting that even when I pulled the map up like this, like things still run in real time. So like I was up here.
Hold on,
Can you
I'm
move?
just
Can
coming
you actually
for
click in there and like move the characters?
No,
up?
clicking.
Michael, you should check and make sure.
They're not following me. There's no red things around. So it was interesting that this, even when though it seemed like I was pausing to look at the map, it's not actually pausing. They can still attack. That's good to know. Okay. Isn't there a I'm probably looking for the journal here.
You lost.
I lost my previous journal. This is a new. From what Mort read from the directions tattooed on my back, I need to find someone who fared. I'm not certain where to start looking. Hopefully, I did ask though. I totally asked. Did it not take note of that? Because people were telling me where I'd probably find him. Oh, that's kind of. People have said where I might find him, but it just didn't update the journal. Now I forgot where they go. They gonna attack me? Oh. This alley dweller greets you with an exaggerated politeness and a deep bow. Greeting, stranger. You've chosen a auspicious day to pass through. Will be a mere 10 coins. Already paid that. No, you haven't. This is the last warning. You'll get 10 coins out of the cold earth. Wonder if I could find it. Thanks.
All right.
What's going on in here?
Alright, sorry, I just got done connecting to the chat for that. That's why I've been a little distracted. Alright, so yeah. Where are we now?
We went up here.
Alley of Dangerous Angle. Angles?
Yeah, angles.
Burnt building to the southeast portion.
Well, alright.
Hey,
Is
you can watch, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
Done. Done.
getting attacked again? Jeez.
I think we're gonna have to systematically take these guys out. They're becoming an issue.
If they're still following me.
But then again, do you know if you're gonna like want to be like a mage or like a anything like that?
What would you suggest? Well, how have you done it before?
I think since we did intelligent and wisdom, it would just be fitting to do more of an intelligence or mage build.
Yeah.
And I do think that would probably just be an easier route to go down for like your first playthrough. And what was that bottom one there? You want to go there because she will help you. That midwife's hut will help you, and she's the one that will train you to be more of a magician or something, I believe, if I remember right. So that kind of worked out. And she may have your journal, if I remember right, too.
This squat old woman looks like she has all the color bled out of her. Everything from her hair to her shawl to her robe, all the shades of blue. The only splotches of color are come from several strange herbs, which are tied to her belt by their stalks. The herbs make a strange swish when she moves. She says, "Who might you be?" That's so, and where have you traveled from then? Or what you say, child, the prey and pray one for the dead powers. Don't take offense for your words. Have ye not heard of old Macbeth? Maybeth? Then the midwife of the square, have you not now? Well, now ye have.
Updated my journal.
You're a midwife, what do you do? I set bones right, drive the cough out of the sick, eke out squealing, stubborn babes, mend cloaks or rags or two, make cures and herbs and such. You need a cure there, do you? Want to buy some? Don't need any cures now. But they might be useful later. That girl turd. That gull turd. What you be wanting the likes of him? Need to find him. Do you know where he is? He's not in Ragpiker Square. How much I can tell you. You need to find a way under the square to that turd spider's kip. He's under the square? Aye, he's buried beneath these piles of trash. Him and his boys, and tough time you have digging them. Let be, child, let be.
Updated my journal.
Here tell Ferret's got a gate that leads to his nest somewhere here in the square. It's just a matter of finding it. You might want to ask some of the others, some who travel a bit more than old Macbeth. Are you a witch? I say not as to what I am and isn't, but what you be wanting to know so full bad for that. You hound an old woman barking and sniffing for juicy bits of gossip. I'm gonna learn magic. I'm no teacher, no schoolmistress all set up to teach like them in the big fest hall. There's others somewhere, I'm sure, that'd spill the dark of it. Be wasting your time with all. I don't agree. I think you have a lot to teach. Oh, why do you want to learn such things? Oh, because I may need it to solve the mystery of who I am, because I need power. The art may help, it may not. You must not rely on it to solve all your problems. It's most like only going to add another chip to your pile of questions. I understand. Will you teach me? One should make songs rather than make magic. Songs have more beauty. Magic's been made dull, commonplace, soiled by a mob of people that have tromped through it. I'll teach you, but first you need to do something. Like what? My legs aren't good for walking. Out sigil, there's errands I'd have you run. I need you to fetch me some herbs, market, spyward, easterly, and southerly from in the hive market. Here's a sample.
Updated my journal.
Gosh.
Feel a small bite and then a small drop of blood oozes from your thumb. There are tiny barbs on the seed, like teeth. Beth snorts. Careful with it. Show it to one of the fruit merchants on the market. They know what the herbs are that you seek. All right. Anything else I need to ask her?
Sure, she'll.
No question. All right, so we'll do that side quest. next time. Call it right there for today. All right, well, we got a new party member, and we learned about some kind of gateway to a fire plane, and we got attacked by a bunch of dudes, and we're a little closer to finding Farad. First, we got to learn the ways of magic from Beth.
How did you have a whole mob of people?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
That is one of the high points. We did manage to piss off a whole mob of people.
Yes, we did that as well.
So,
Easy, like, I have no idea how that got started.
now I know it's a little slow and a little rough around the edges, but it's very story focused, and if you stick with it, you're gonna be surprised with how much it kind of sticks with you over the years. You know, I've really had this one in the back corner of my mind. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm really into games like this that have a lot of story and dialogue, so I'm enjoying it.
Good, good. I'm glad you're having a good time.
Sort of. Okay, everybody, we're gonna quit there for now. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'm going to be actually. What's that?
Did you save?
I did. Yes.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say tomorrow I won't be able to live stream. We're gonna be in Salt Lake at the Final Fantasy concert. Distant Worlds. So
And then we're going to a cat community.
All
I'm
right,
forcing
guys.
Michael to go.
anyways, we're gonna be busy tomorrow. So we can reconvene again on Monday. What time on Monday works best for you? Ian?
Monday, I believe, is my day off, so if you wanted to do a jam session, we can totally do that.
Oh, nice. Why don't we plan on Monday at 6 p.m. and we can go for a couple hours.
Okay, let me just confirm that so I don't look like a dummy.
Okay.
Monday the 5th, and I will be off. So yeah, I can do it any time of the day. 6 p.m. sounds great.
Oh, so 6 p.m. my time would be.
Yeah,
5
I was just
p.m.
gonna
your
say,
time.
is that 6 p.m. your time, 5 my time?
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Perfect.
All right, man. Sounds good. See you then.
All right, guys, you take it easy. Have a good night.
Peace out.
Have a fun
Yeah.
time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, Chrissy.